Okay, I am out and about. I'm doing my 5 miles today. It's Athena Starseed. I have been back on my intermittent fasting and doing some Tai Chi and some Qigong and a lot of meditation. And things are feeling really, really good. I'm having extraordinary energy. Hi, Veronica, how are you? So just the basics. Our bodies are like little computers. They're like fiber optics. And when they're corroded and rusted with a lot of crappy food in our system, then we slow our system down. So how do I apply that to my own energy work? Is that I find that my psychic skills are exponentially increased when I decrease the food or I lighten up the food. So let's just talk about what I have been doing intermittently. I got a bunch of carrots at Smart and Final, organic, and I got gifted a juicer, and I've been juicing carrots pretty much every day. And then I've also been juicing apples, green apples and red apples with ginger and celery. And then my other favorite thing to do is I've been juicing lemons. I take like 8 lemons, and then I put like 2 or 3 green apples in there, and then I put a big hunk of ginger. And I've been doing that, and that is a super cleanser. It helps your bowels. I blend it, okay, because the ginger has to be blended. I juice the apples and I juice the lemons, but then I take it and I put it with the ginger in the blender, which is the Blend Tech. And this way it gets the ginger really refined, because that's like antifungal, anti-parasitic. Ginger is just like such a good super food, right? A superfood. And then walking 5 miles a day. Yesterday I actually did an intermittent jogging. I'm getting back to my jogging. And that's been fun. I went jogging with the family. And I'm just kind of sharing my progress and my process to inspire people no matter where they're at. No matter where they're at, even if they just had a heavy meal. The very next meal, try to go to some fruit or a green leafy salad, the dark greens. What else have I been doing? Oh yeah, the kale, the collard greens, but really mostly the celery. I think a lot of you guys know that there's this big, huge celery explosion on the internet where people are doing celery juice for like 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, 21 days. I'm just going to make it a part of my life. I'm not going to say it starts and it ends. I'm just going to say this is my ever expanding technology into my light body to make my body filled with light. More colors, more energy, more fitness, more focus, more practical application. Now, how does that apply to finances and discipline and goals through this whole COVID thing that we're happening? My online business has been taking off. I've been getting a lot more readings with my clients. I have a lot of people coming back as regulars. I feel like a lot of people are moving their businesses online, which I think is the future for many of us, because we are global citizens, and we can use this retreat time to really refocus us on what is our soul purpose, what are our individual messages, like our soul prints to humanity, what are the messages that we want to share, and how can we start connecting with the global village so that we can be a benefit to one another. We're like brothers and sisters on this beautiful blue and green jewel called Mother Gaia, planet Earth, right? And so the intermittent fasting, I do not eat really anything until after noon, because I want to like not eat anything past 7 and then fast until noon the next day. Sorry about that. To rest and recover and reboot. Those are the things that we need. It's really, really precious to get your sleep so that your body can use the nutrients and detoxify and start to heal the tissue. So if you think about your intestines, right, let's say 28 feet long, you keep shoving 3 meals in a day, that is going to get clogged up with the plumbing. So when you don't eat for 16, 18, 24 hours, or you just do liquids, you don't have to break it down, and you start using all that extra energy to repair the tissue. And so that's what I've been doing. I've been repairing my inner tissue, and it's been very, very helpful. I've had a lot more energy. I've been redoing my whole house. We built a garden in the back, and these are the new things that are new. We built a garden, so we're going to be planting our own fruits and vegetables. I've been going through spring cleaning. It's summer cleaning now because we're still into how the seasons are changing. But with the summer solstice, all this light on the planet, it's illuminating the stuff that I don't need anymore. So I'm cleaning out my closets, cleaning out the junk in the trunk, giving things away, detoxing, clutter, detoxing old relationships, detoxing old thought forms. And remember, every time that you either have a relationship with something, whether it's a person, place, or an object, you have a little tiny Akka string that is connected to you, and it siphons your energy. So being around, like, look at this. Oh my God, I can feel the trees. This is like super green, glorious energy. And you can just like touch this tree right here, and you can feel the prana. Oh, if you're ever sad or depressed, you guys get outside and just sit underneath a tree. I know it sounds so simple, but it really does change things. And also too, just getting in the sunshine. The sunshine changes your personality. You can think of more optimistic things. Also, the photonic energy of light, your skin cells are like little solar panels. They pick up the photonic energy, they get reception, and they start rebooting your DNA. So what happens when you eat less? You have more energy. You become more intelligent. You have more creative innovation for your own soul purpose. You get closer to your soul purpose. And also, your priorities start to shift. What's important? Materialism goes down, spirituality and connectivity go up, and communion, first communion with yourself, your creator, nature. You want to be connecting with the trees and the green, and put your feet in the dirt, grounding. There's a really good documentary I want to turn you guys on to if you haven't watched it. It's called Grounding. And it's they tell you the science behind why you need to take your shoes off and put your feet on the earth. So you don't have to walk around the street like I used to do, because before COVID I was walking barefoot everywhere. Now I put my shoes on. I got shoes on. Can you see them? Where's my shoes? I got my shoes on. But I can put my feet in the grass in my own front yard. So that's what I'm going to do right now. You're going to watch me taking my shoes off. Here we go. Nobody thought that would be as exciting as it is right now, but it's like medicine. And some of the medicine elders in the teepees tell the white people, this man is sick because he had his shoes on. It blocks your energy from the magnetic energy of the earth. Mother Gaia's got this thermodynamic energy. Oh my goodness. Here we go. I got my feet. My feet are out. I don't know if you can see my feet. My camera rotates and then it turns off, but I got my feet out. Feet out, feet out, feet out on the swing. I'm just going to swing for a minute. In front of my beautiful home called the Sound Palace Temple. This is where I chant and I meditate. And I'm just really conscious that every day is a gift. Every single day is a beautiful, beautiful gift. And I want to tell everybody that I love you, even if I don't know you. I love you. Why? Because you're an aspect of God. You're an aspect of the whole. You're an aspect of divinity. And you came here to this planet with a very specific purpose. And I would love to inspire you to take this adversity of the quarantine and turn it into your own personal designed retreat center in your own home. And soak in some Epsom salt, do some fasting and detoxing, put your feet in whatever little plot of land is near your apartment, your house, your home, your garden, or go and just absorb the nature. If you're near the ocean, definitely get some of those negative ions. The ocean is extremely healing for so many of us. Superfoods to include raw cacao, yummy. As I said, ginger, big deal. Cayenne pepper or habanero peppers. So those of you who know the beginning of the raw food movement, like 15, 20 years ago, I used to have Lou Corona teach at Temple Sakkara, which is my original temple in Toluca Lake. And we used to do the lemon ginger blast every morning. And that is green apples, ginger, and lemons with a habanero pepper. Or you can do cayenne pepper, but the habanero pepper is woo! It cleans out the bloodstream. Okay? So that is a great little bump for anyone. And the other thing I wanted to say was, the Qigong. I'll be doing some videos on that later, but the Tai Chi and the Qigong, it actually electrifies your bones. And your bones are what make the red blood cells. They're the ones who are generating who you are. Like every 7 years, you make completely new tissue. So why do we keep getting sick? Because we're replicating, the RNA and the DNA are replicating the bad copies of you because of your thought forms that pull you back into the old you. So let's just delete the hard drive, upload a blank canvas, and start fortifying your body right now with your very next meal, detoxifying your body. And so that when you're doing your Qigong and your Tai Chi, you're charging your bones with light. And that is replicating new blood cells that are with new programs, that are with healthy, whole, and complete lifestyles. So maybe pick 1 or 2 things today that you can, instead of just give up, but you can replace, so that you're not really giving anything up. Because people don't like to lose weight. It feels like you're losing something, like a best friend, or lose a habit. So let's exchange the habits. Let's transform the habits. So my coffee went to cocoa, right? My love for tuna fish went to chickpeas and seaweed with vegan mayonnaise in the blender, right? And then that tastes just like tuna fish. It's delicious. Any cheese you can get now, you can get like a vegan cheese, or you can make your own nut cheeses. There's so many. Cashew cheese is like fantastic. So just pick something that you really love and get on the internet, tootle around, and find a way to bump up your own life. All right? This is Athena Starseed. This is a series called Raising Reverence, raising the reverence for myself, raising the reverence for my family, and raising the reverence for the influence that I have just by living my own happy, inspired life. All right, so I love you guys. Stay tuned, and I will see you again soon. Blessings and light.